One of the difficulties that human beings have is that by and large, they've never been told who they are. So I operate from a model that human beings are triune beings. That means there's 3 parts to you. Most likely, wherever you are right now, watching this video or just listening to the sound of my voice, you have a pretty good idea of what your body is. You're sitting down on it, you're looking around at it, pinch yourself, you're going to feel it. That's your body. Not much argument about that. The second part, in the way that I understand it, is what I call your story. Now, human beings get quite confused about what their story is. We tend to think that if it's difficult or mundane, yeah, that's part of our story. But if it feels really spiritual, it feels elevated, that somehow that's not. I want to make it really clear, and so I say that anything that ever has any possibility of changing is part of your story. Now, people talk about Kundalini energy as something very spiritual and to be sought after. I've never known anyone who remained in that state forever. Every single human being that has ever lived on this planet or ever will live on this planet has ups and downs. It's just a fact. So that to me is all part of your story. Then there's the third part. The third part is where every human being is joined with the divine and the two cannot be separated. That part is very still. It has no qualities. Qualities arise from it. But that space itself is very, very still. So, if what I'm telling you is true, then it's easy to see why being in the body, which we all know, and creating our stories, which we all know well, tends to take up all of our focus and all of our energy. And the part that's so still doesn't vie for our attention. And so how do we begin to experience and to understand who we truly are? There's a lot of people that will tell you that you need to do X, Y, and Z. Practice harder, whatever your spiritual practice is. Read better books. Associate with more enlightened people. I'm not going to tell you that. What I'm going to tell you is that stillness is always there. And so in the middle of being aware of your body's happy, your body's sad, whatever the human chemicals that are running through it, take a moment and allow yourself to begin to identify the stillness that's there in the midst of whatever the body's going through. In the midst of whatever your story may be. Could feel like the best day in your life. Could feel like the absolute worst. Take a moment and allow yourself at that very same time to begin to find yourself settling into that stillness. The stillness does not go anywhere. It's there from your first breath until your last. And so really, what is the essential quality? for living in a human body, creating a human story. It's actually to breathe. As you breathe, the one true thing that is manifesting as you and as me gets to breathe. Breathes through the body that you have. Celebrates through the story that you have. Some people will say to me, are you saying that I'm God? And I say, no, you're not God. God is you. God is manifesting through you. And we all take it personally. So we spend a great deal of our lives defending ourselves, defending our bodies, defending our personalities. What if you didn't need to defend at all? What if you could just settle into who you truly are? Understanding that your body is here for a little while. It's going to come the day where you thank it. You're going to leave it. The same way your story. You create it for a little while. Time's going to come where you're going to thank it and leave it. What manifests as you in time will return to itself. This is good news. This is good news. All your self-improvement programs might make your life a little easier in some way, but the divine does not care about your human perfection. The divine only cares that it's expressing itself through you. And so you begin to honor that expression by allowing yourself to be just who you are, in the way that you are, and to find that your resting place is in that stillness. It's not in any brownie points you get for being a better person. To me, that's excellent